Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another pink look, but this time I'm going to add in some baby blue to celebrate the trans colors, alright? Don't forget that during Pride Month we're also celebrating trans lives, and not only trans lives but black trans lives. So just going to get my base on. You've seen me do that 100 times, and don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell, alright? So now I've got my base and my face tapes on, and we're just gonna get started with the eyes. So I'm just gonna dust off some of this powder, okay? And today I just used a whole bunch of MEHRON, and I'm trying a new different brow shape today. Okay, and now just before I go into the eyes, I'm just going to set some more translucent powder underneath the eyes to catch any fallout. Okay, and this is VELOUR MERCIER. Okay, so I'm gonna do a pink and blue look. So first I'm going to have a pink crease on this side with the pink from the JACLYN palette called Tipsy Girl. Okay, and just pack it on. Today we're just going to try to wing it up as far as we can. Okay, that's quite fast. Just a couple of dips. And for the blue I'm using the JEFFREE Star Blue Blood palette. Okay, the color Blue Blood, which is a pastel blue. Pack it on this side. Okay, pink and blue. So now I'm just going to blend those out with the pastel colors from the 35i Icy Fantasy palette. For the pink, I'm using the color Sky High. And for the blue, I'm using I'm Cold from the JEFFREE Star. Pink and blue turns out to be very Harlequin colors. Trans icon. Well, not really. Okay, I think I'm going to close it off at the bottom. Here. So I'm going to go for a big smoky spotlight, I think. Okay, and now we're going to darken up the outside and inner corners with a smaller brush. I think Dance Party for the pink side. Okay, so the outer and inner corners. So in this era of all these protests going on all over the world because of racism and police violence in America, we have to remember during Pride Month that we only got all these rights because of riots and of fighting back to the police, which happened at Stonewall. And at Stonewall, the protests were led by trans activists, okay? Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera. So let's not forget our history, and that we need to stand with the protesters, okay, during this time. And although we're celebrating Pink Dot and Symbol, we can't forget that we're fighting for more than just the pink, okay? We're also fighting for our trans friends and people of racial minorities. Okay, and I'm just packing on the blue using Blue Monday. Okay, and once you've packed enough, you can just try to connect, okay, across the top. And then bring that onto the lower lid. And close up the eye. And blend that out with the lighter pinks. And blue. Okay, and then go over with the pastel shades again to make sure everything is all blended out. Okay, and now for the spotlight, I'm going to use Imagine, which is the pink shimmer in the pastel palette. Okay, this is going to need a bit of a spritz. And blend that into the pink on both sides. And for the blue, I'll be using, there's a very nice blue shimmer in the James Charles palette called Hello. James Charles and JEFFREE Star can play nicely on this eye. Okay, and same, blend that into the blue on both sides. Okay, and go back into the darker blues just to blend that in. So this is what we call a spotlight eye. So this is light right in the middle. Okay, and then now going in with even darker shades to deepen up that, okay? On the outers and inner corners, I'm going to be using Undertaker for the blue side, even smaller brush. This is a dark navy. Bring that down to And the pink side, I'm going to be using, probably use the black Temptress. A little bit of crazy. Just wiggle it around in that corner and bring it up. Okay, and then you can go underneath. And try to connect to the cup. Alright. Okay, I'm going to line both lower water lines with white. And then using a small little pencil brush, I'm going to get KRYOLAN, which is the really diamond shadow in the Blue Blood palette, the inner corner. Alright, so now I'm just going to darken up my eyebrows. I already mapped it out with foundation there, and I'll be using Thick Skin from the JACLYN Hill palette. Experimenting with this really long brow. Naomi Smalls does her brows like this. There's no real darker brown here. So I'll be dipping into the James Charles palette, I'm afraid. And using the color No Beans. Pull it out to the nice. And fade it into the front. Okay, and then going in with Benny, which is the darker brown, just to intensify the tail. And then going back in with my MEHRON Ivory Cream Blend, just to clean up that brow. And you can use the white flashback in James Charles palette just to set that under the brow. Is it just me, or is this James Charles palette really powdery? I got this off Amazon, so I'm not even sure whether it's real. This James Charles palette, when I take pictures of it, sometimes it looks a bit ashen. It's not as pigmented as my other palettes. I think I'm going to use the KRYOLAN from the Blue Blood palette just to add right in the middle of the spotlight, just to give it the extra oomph. Okay, and using the Morphe eyeliner, I'm just going to give a really small little line on top of the lashes. Okay, we can set that with black. Okay, and go back in with the respective dark shades. So now I'm going to knock off this bake here with my NW18 MAC Studio Fix. This helps to brighten the under eye too. For contour today, yes, I think a little bit of this warm shade first. Just bounce. Okay. Flick upwards. Contour the nose with the same shade. Make sure it's blended into the eye makeup. And then going in with my bronzer, my Morphe Glamour Bronze. This is a really nice color with a nice big fluffy brush. Add some color back into the face. Going back in with pastel colors, just to blend the eye out also into the face. Okay, almost done. For blush today, I'm using my Fairy blush. Okay, I think I'm going to use Sunstone. That works. Kind of matches both sides. Oh. Let's draw on the nostrils. I know this is like pretty gross because this goes back to my eye, but really gives you this really tiny little nose, isn't it? And set that with black. And now for lips. And I think lips, there's quite a lot going up there now, so I think a nude lip will do nicely. I think the color that goes over quite well will be Jeffree Star Androgyny. I think this is one of my favorite colors. And I like to pull that in with a little bit of 2W. See? That gives the lower lip a little bit of a pinch. And then using, I think, in the shade Next from JACLYN Hill, just to contour that. And a little bit of my leftover 2W right in the middle there. And some Jeffree Star Drug Lord and a tiny little brush just to accentuate the Cupid's bow. And the crease, just like Gigi Good does. Just contouring below the lip, just to give it a little bit of a lift also. Okay, so I'm done. I'm just pop on my lashes in my outfit and I'll be right back. And this is the finished look. Alright, I've got my pink and blue wig on and this lovely pink and blue ensemble, alright? So don't forget to say Black Lives Matter and Black Trans Lives Matter, okay? Hashtag it. Even if it makes you uncomfortable, you gotta say it because we can't stop saying it. People have to keep hearing it, alright? Until change is made. Okay, so I've linked down some charities and resources down below. Give what you can, please, during this Pride Month. Well, follow me on Instagram to see some photo shoots of this gorgeous look. Okay, so please just like, subscribe to my channel, and you know the rest. Leave a comment and hashtag Black Trans Lives Matter as much as you can, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Can't vote to BTS.
This is slow vote. Why is the front such low cut one? No, not bad. Turn.
These are my trans colors, pink and blue. Black Trans Lives Matter. Hashtag that, everybody.